Inec will sack me, but heads will roll. Top official reveals how presidential election was rigged. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Nigeria's 2023 presidential election may have come and gone, but the controversies trailing its conduct by the Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, appear to be far from over. This comes as a senior member of Inec staff had told the Whistler that the presidential poll was manipulated in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the ruling All Progressive Congress APC candidate. The official, who was deployed to one of the southwestern states during the election, claimed that the electoral process was manipulated and undermined by various forces in connivance with members of Inec. In the wee hours of March 1st, 4 days after the presidential election, Inec declared that Tinubu of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC polled 8,794,726 votes to emerge as the president-elect ahead of his closest contenders Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), who got 6,984,520, and P2B of the Labour Party, who secured 6,101,533 votes. Inec declared the winner despite complaints of alleged discrepancies in collated figures and allegations that the electoral umpire failed to abide by its own regulation mandating electronic transmission of the results from polling units using the bimodal voter accreditation system (BVAS) machine. Known as the Inec Results Viewing Portal (IREV), the website, which was designed to receive photographic images of election result sheets in real time directly from polling units across the country, was reported to have suffered system collapse that prevented the transmission. But the commission's senior official who spoke to the Whistler on their condition of anonymity said the claim that transmission of results was prevented by server downtime was part of a game plan to manipulate the election. It was a very messy election. I am an Inec staff member, but no. The Inec management made an excuse that our server was hit by hackers 162 times, but they are merely deceiving members of the public. Why are commercial bank servers not being attacked that way? Do banks suffer such attacks to the point that their customers are not able to carry out transactions? The election outcome was scripted and orchestrated to turn out that way, said the official. According to him, governors of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC made a special arrangement to take care of Inec staff during the election. Even the commission already paid allowances to staff deployed for elections. In fact, the All Progressive Congress governors, were taking care of us and fed us twice daily during their stay for the presidential election. I heard they gave money to some Inec officials in Lagos, and they also gave election observers money. That is what usually happens. Some All Progressive Congress controlled states were also allowed to assist the commission with transportation of sensitive election materials on election day. The official recalled that Inec management had instructed state officers not to deploy the election materials and personnel until they are instructed to do so. That was why they delayed in some states. In strongholds of the APC, they quickly deployed personnel and materials to polling units, and in strongholds of opponents, they delayed. In some places, they did not even deploy personnel to the field. For instance, in a whole local government where the Labour Party is popular, election did not start until past 12 p.m. Was our chairman not supposed to announce that there won't be election in that case? In fact, I learned that voting did not start until about 4:30 p.m. in some areas. All the things people are saying about the election being rigged in favor of the All Progressive Congress is true. There is no gainsaying in it. In fact, worst things that people are not aware of happened during the presidential election, he said. On Saturday, the Inec chairman Mahmoud Yakubu, at a meeting with resident electoral commissioners, appeared to admit that some officials of the electoral empire were compromised to manipulate the polls. He said while planning for the election was painstakingly done, issues of logistics, election technology, behavior of some election personnel at different levels, attitude of some party agents and supporters affected the outcome negatively. Yakubu directed that all staff found to be negligent, whether they are regular or ad hoc officials, including collation and returning officers, must not be involved in the forthcoming governorship and state assembly elections to avoid a repeat while compromising to that proven infractions against political candidates would be addressed. Meanwhile, the Inec source told the Whistler that some of the challenges recorded during presidential election also arose from poorly trained ad hoc staff and intimidation of voters and personnel of the commission. A video had gone viral where a lawmaker was going around Lagos and opening ballot boxes to see if the electorate were voting the APC. Where he saw that APC got more votes, he left it, but but in places where other parties dominated, he tore the ballot papers. I can get the video and send it to you. The International Observer did not lie in the submission that the election was flawed. They had even noted before the election that there would be problems because of a lot of ad hoc staff used were either not properly trained or not trained at all, and this was because Inec did fire brigade training before the election. In fact, some people are recruited on the day of election at the polling unit. All they asked them was if they could operate a phone before engaging them to handle the beavers machine. I even saw where a minor held the beavers machine. If I was prepared for Inec to sack me, I would have granted an interview to pressmen exposing some of these infractions. If I decide to expose what happened to my PU alone, the Inec chairman would order my sacking. I would become a hero, but Inec would sack me because I would indict a lot of persons and would also lead to their sacking from the commission. If I decide to speak out, even the head of the ICT department will go and they will call for his head because he too was compromised. Many Nigerians believe that Mr. Peter Obi, the candidate of an unpopular political party, was cheated through ballot rigging in the election. The former Anambra State governor enjoyed the support of young people who constitute over 60% of the country's total population of eligible voters. He defeated the declared winner, Bola Tinubu, a two-time former Lagos State governor and acclaimed godfather of Lagos politics. In the latter stronghold, but failed to pull sufficient votes to be declared winner, according to INEC figures. However, the INEC source claimed that Obi could have won the election if he wasn't rigged through the collusion of some INEC officials and the ruling party. Obi tried. Obi really tried, and even the spread that people are talking about, Tinubu did not get it. From what I saw, Obi is the only candidate that got the spread. Obi really worked hard and the people really wanted him. And you can see that the Labour Party has won a lot of House of Rep seats and the Senate. And let me tell you, the Labour Party is likely getting to get Lagos in this governorship election, at least 3 other states. See, you people underestimated the Labour Party. I recall they said they cannot even get 1 million votes in the election, but how many million votes did they get? He added. I don't even know if those Labour Party and PDP going to court can succeed, but they can get a lot of evidence of election fraud to show to the court. All the aggrieved candidates need to do is to ask people who have evidence of malpractice in any form from the polling units to come forward with them and give them a token in return. This way, they will get all the evidence they need. And it is so. And it is so, sincerely. This election was rigged in the favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And he is coming out saying Nigerians voted for him. Now the verse people pass. It doesn't make sense. But we sit tight. For those who are saying they cannot win in court, no wahala. There is no problem at all. We go see how it go use happen. Nigerians, we have done our part. All we need to do, come out, do the remaining part on 11th of March and sit back and watch what God will do. Alright, on this note, of course.